All right, Agent, if you're like me, you're always hungry for more intel on the Division 2. Well, strap in.
Yeah, we're going deep on this one.
That's right, we're diving deep into the November 12th patch. That's title update 22.1 for all you agents keeping score.
Lots to unpack here.
Oh yeah, these patch notes are dense. We've got stability improvements, priority objectives, getting some love, modifiers getting shaken up, the works.
Should be interesting to see how this impacts things out in the field.
Absolutely. So let's break it down. What jumped out at you when you first skimmed the notes?
Well, I mean, right out of the gate, they're really hitting on the stability issues. You know, those delta errors that have been plaguing players.
Oh, tell me about it. I can't tell you how many times I've been right in the middle of a firefight and bam, delta error, disconnected.
Yeah, super frustrating. And it seems like those Delta 03 and Delta 04 errors, especially on the New York map, those have been particularly bad.
The New York map has been rough.
Yeah, it's great they're zeroing in on those. For a game that relies so heavily on smooth online play, I mean, that's got to be a top priority.
Totally agree. And it sounds like they're not just focusing on those specific errors. The notes mention general stability and performance improvements too.
Right.
So fingers crossed for a smoother experience all around.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, but enough about the technical stuff. Let's talk about something that has me really excited. Get this. Seasonal XP is now a standard reward for all priority objectives. No more completing an objective just to find out it doesn't count towards your seasonal progression.
That's huge.
I know, right? It's going to change how we approach these objectives completely.
Yeah.
And it gets even better. The amount of seasonal XP you earn scales with the type of objective.
Interesting. So there's more strategy involved now.
Exactly. You got to think about which objectives are worth your time if you want to maximize your seasonal XP gains.
Makes sense.
And they've finally fixed that annoying bug where conflict-based objectives weren't always awarding seasonal XP and other rewards. That was driving me nuts.
Oh, yeah, good riddance.
Another small but welcome change. No more constant notifications for claiming rewards. That little pop-up was getting old.
Agreed. Much cleaner now.
All right, ready for some modifier mayhem. This update is shaking things up, especially for anyone who loves tackling raids.
Ooh, raids. I love me some raids. What's the scoop?
Global modifiers. Gone.
No more global modifiers in raids. Seriously, that's a pretty big change.
Right. I can't wait to see how the community reacts to this. There's going to be a ton of discussion and theory crafting about the best builds and strategies for each raid encounter.
It'll be interesting for sure.
And you know those overlapping aggro icons? The ones that made it almost impossible to see who was targeting who in a hectic firefight?
Oh, yeah, those are a pain.
Yeah, they fixed that too. No more guessing who's about to unload on you.
Nice.
Plus, they've ironed out some of the kinks with specific modifiers like bait and switch and pressure piston. Those weren't always working as intended. So they've made some adjustments for consistency.
It's all about the details.
Right. And even that weird little bug where modifier details would show up in the contaminated tab, gone.
Haha. Yeah, that one was odd.
It's those small tweaks that really make a difference. It shows they're paying attention to detail.
Agreed. It all adds up to a more polished and immersive experience.
Absolutely. They've also added a helpful prompt for journey missions. It clarifies that you can only complete them on hard difficulty or higher. So no more accidentally trying to stroll through on normal and wondering why you're not getting the reward.
Oh, right, that makes sense.
And remember that crazy XP bug? The one where you'd sometimes get a ridiculous amount of XP for doing practically nothing. Well, that's been squashed too.
Good. Got to keep the progression system fair.
Exactly. We want everyone to earn their rewards, right?
Yep.
Oh, and there's a whole bunch of other little fixes too. Incorrect skin previews, a misplaced IaaS hologram, incorrect controller display mapping, audio glitches.
A little bit of everything, it sounds like.
Yeah, it might seem like a laundry list of minor things, but it all adds up to a more polished and enjoyable experience.
I mean, think about it. It's those little annoyances that can really take you out of the game sometimes.
Totally. And it's clear the developers are committed to ironing out those wrinkles and making the game the best it can be.
Absolutely. This update really seems to be about solidifying the core experience, making it more stable, more polished, and addressing those nagging issues that players have been vocal about.
But for now, it seems like they're focused on making the Division 2 the best it can be for the dedicated players who are still logging in every day.
And that's a good thing.
Absolutely. All right, Agent, that's it for our deep dive into Title Update 22.1. Until next time, stay safe out there in DC and happy hunting.